So I haven't recorded a video in a very long time. I'm just going to do audio for the next little while. I'm having issues with my camera. Having to use it for work rather than everything else because I still have a job, unfortunately, in this given economy. It doesn't seem like anyone gives a crap about COVID anymore. Can't imagine why. I'm gonna echo the words of Bering. I think somebody I've gotten to know quite well. I think badness is bad. Totally agree with that statement. Badness is bad. So much so that I'm willing to say all badness is bad. I'm going to go that one step further and add that all to it. I think it's important. But now, I've been in several conversations, and it seems that a lot of my people I've called friends have decided to go down the Black Lives Matter racist stick. And I call it racist for a very good reason, because it is racist. And I can give you plenty of demonstrations of that. Go back in my past videos if you care to watch, if anybody actually ever watches anymore, and take a look. I've said enough about black lives that don't matter. There's an article that I posted up on my Facebook page. Last April, a black woman was shot and killed. No one ever heard about it. She was killed by another black person. That probably helped why no one heard about it. She was also a cop. Did anyone care? Were Black Lives Matter screaming at their fucking compatriots about this black woman that just got shot? No, they weren't. They only care about one specific narrative. White cop, black civilian. Doesn't matter if it was good, bad, or whatnot. But to make myself perfectly clear, I hope that the cop that was kneeling on George's throat gets the chair. I am fully supportive of the death penalty, something I don't know why I agree with it, but it's probably around the same cynical view that I don't value much of anyone at these days anymore. And I think that's why I'm going to make this video. That's what I'm going to make this about, because all these things that have been happening made me realize something. They want me to listen and believe. They want me to pay attention to what they're saying. But they also want to smash up buildings and destroy property and burn children. There was a story of a child in Richmond, Texas. The rioters, the protesters, set this person's house on fire because it was a white guy. And there was a child stuck inside. The protesters also blocked the fire department from getting to that house. This child burned alive inside because of the protests. Do you think I have sympathy for your fucking ass at this point in time? You let an innocent child burn alive. Why? Why? You think that's justified? Well, let me tell you something about my little life that I don't let everybody know. And the reason why I have some of the issues that I do with trust and relationships, and probably why I don't do well in this whole Facebook thing either, or Twitter, or fuck Twitter, or YouTube. I don't get much attention anyways, which is normal, because no one wants to hear what I have to say. Well, hopefully you'll hear this, because I've had enough. I'm just going to lay it all out there. I don't care who fucking knows at this point in time. These are my dirty little secrets. Somebody's going to find out eventually. And a lot of the people I grew up with already fucking know. So who cares at this point? I was bullied as a child by both my parents and literally everyone that I went to school with. And I'm not talking like I had this bully in high school. His name was so-and-so and he used to pick on me and push me around. No, I had 15 kids chased me home one time. 15. There was 2 that always instigated and propagated it. Minorities, mind you. Utah is a 95% white state. The minorities had no problem beating the shit out of me every fucking day if they could catch me. I got really good at running. There's a reason why I joined the track team and was fast as fuck. And they helped train me. That's really where it came from. I got good at running. No one ever liked me, though. Why? Because I always acted odd. Well, here's why I acted odd. I didn't trust any of them. I have been betrayed by everyone that was close to me except for one person. One. Everyone but one. That includes all my family. Well, okay, two. My brother didn't betray me. He's always been around. He's always been there for me. The rest of my family, they're there when it's convenient, I guess. Otherwise, it's just a whatever time. That's pretty much how I feel about them. They never talk to me. They never come over. They never visit. They never do anything. The only one that's around me all the time is my sister, because I'm the only support she has. But even she's betrayed me from time to time, especially when she gets hooked up with a crazy fucking asshole that convinces her that everybody's out to get her. And then she gets her ass handed to her by that same person. I digress. I wanted to put this into a greater perspective of why I have an issue with these people telling me I have white privilege, that I've lived this privileged life. Tell me, what privilege was it that had me chased home every day? Was it the minorities that kicked my ass? Was it privilege from them? Was it being punched in the face by the Samoans in high school because I happened to act a little different than they liked? Yeah, the Samoans kicked my ass a few times too. I don't hold a grudge against them. Samoans are cool people for the most part. It was just the assholes in school. They didn't have a problem punching my face in whenever they got the chance. Was it the people in junior high, that the ones I called friends? These two in particular. Somebody stole something out of my locker. I won't forget this. This is a great example of why I don't trust people. Somebody stole something out of my locker. I was standing with my two only friends in junior high. They went, and I had my locker open. They just snatched it and ran down the hallway. I went to go chase them. And I thought, wait, I'll turn around. And I went back to my locker because I left it open. They were going through my locker too. Oh, what's he got in here? They're snooping through my shit. That's great. Rather than closing the door on my locker, they proceeded to steal from me. And I caught him in the act and slammed the door, stared at him, and then tried to chase this dude out. Never found him. I don't know who stole anything out of my locker. Doesn't matter. Right? I have privilege. I was born with this privilege. This privilege prevented me from getting my ass kicked every fucking day, I'm sure. Yet I'm not a violent person. I've only been in 3 fights in my entire life. I never fought back. And the reason why I never fought back is because I knew how to fight. I was trained to fight by my dad. I was further trained by my sifu back when I took Kung Fu. And I'm still trained as I take Jiu-Jitsu from my professors and coaches. This part of my life has kept me stable and sane because I knew I could wreck someone. It was easy. It still is. But you don't see me doing it every day now, do you? Why do you think that is? Because of this privileged life, I don't have to worry about the cops pulling me over. I don't have to worry about getting a harsher jail sentence. No, really what I have to do is treat a cop like they're a human being that deserves equal respect to me. Do you want the cop to be respectful to you? Be nice to the fucking cop. They have the shittiest goddamn job in the life. Have you ever watched Cops? Do you see all the shit they have to deal with? How would you like it if somebody treated you like a massive piece of shit every fucking day? You have the media on your ass every day saying all these fucking cops are killing people, all these pigs are horrible. Go listen to the Young Turks. See how much they love cops. Now put your feet in a cop's shoes for just a minute and tell me how righteous you would be in their shoes. You think you could stand that for much longer than they can? They have infinite fucking patience for tolerance for these fucking people. And what's the return they get? 4 executed this last week. Why? They were trying to stop people from looting. So they got shot. They were trying to stop people from hurting other people. So they were killed. Is that to say that all cops deserve respect? No. Not at all. Do all people deserve respect? Do you think you deserve respect just for being human? Fuck you. No, you don't. You earn respect. You don't deserve it. That's my next point. What respect did I get my entire life? None. None, motherfuckers. I got no respect. I got beat every day. Actually, I'm a friend with somebody on Facebook still. I'm going to go down this. This is what I was going to just go into. There was a guy. I still respect him. I like him, actually. He's a pretty decent guy. And most of the time, he wasn't a dick to me. But this one time, I won't forget, he got around the stupid assholes that usually instigated all the fights and got me beat up a lot. And he pushed me. I happened to be standing on gravel, and he pushed me down, and I slid. And I tried to catch myself, and I got gravel lodged into my fucking hand. And a little bit into my forehead because he pushed me to the ground. Did I rat him out? I know that the crossing guard saw. She offered me a ride to my house. I'm like, no, you're a stranger. I ain't riding with you. Fuck you. I walked home. Correction. Actually, I ran home because those two little fuckers chased me home again. I got home. My dad was high. He's like, let me help you. And his hands are all shaking and shit. I took the pliers out of his hands and dug the rocks out myself. Do you think I hold animus for the guy that pushed me down? No. Like I said, most of the time he was decent. In fact, he and I never really talked. I believe the only reason he acted like a massive fucking prick was because of those two little instigating sons of bitches. Well, actually, it wasn't just two. It was about 5 to 10 people that did it. They just always seemed to be the constant ones. They actually acted like my friends for a while until they tried to get their cousin to rape me as a child, too. Yeah, that was wonderful. Have you ever had a 20-year-old woman try to ride you as a 12-year-old? Yeah, it's not great. Just saying, it's not great. That was one of the worst Latin nights of my life. Yeah, it was great. But no, I have this total fucking privilege, don't I? The real thing is, none of you motherfuckers know my life. None of you. You think I have this white racist privilege. You think I have privilege, as if I'm born this way, and that made me better than everyone else. Fuck you. That is a racist thought. That is white supremacy, and you can go shove that shit right up your ass. I'm not dealing with it no more. My point of this video is this. Every one of you that are holding up those black fists in solidarity better be ready to have that black fist shoved right up your ass. Do you think they give a fuck about you and your solidarity? I've heard more racism come out of these people than I have in years. I thought we moved past that. I thought we ditched that with my grandparents. My grandma, I found out, was completely racist. She was, oh, I love this little Jade woman you're with. My wife's name's Jade. My wife's also Filipino. This is 20 years ago, mind you. And she died shortly after I heard about this. Or actually, shortly before. No? Yeah, she died shortly before I heard about this. She called up my mom one day and said, Glenn better get rid of that chinky bitch. Yeah. I thought racism died with the elderly. But here it is, alive and well, and being celebrated as a new religion. My next couple videos, if I can get to them in time, hopefully, I'm going to just do audio, like I said, because my setup's kind of fucked up right now. My next few videos are going to be just about that. This new religion. I wrote a book a while back, not that anybody fucking read that either, about the new religion, where faith and belief are still going to propagate this shit to the forefront. Right up there. Make everybody hear it. And here it is. The new religion is the religion of race. The original sin is now being white. and the whole world fucking believes it. No one does Christianity anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. It's all about this white racist privilege and how we have it. And then it digresses into intersectionality and makes itself so robust and claims that it's scientifically true while using critical theory, which isn't a theory. It's not even an explanation of anything. You know what critical theory is? Is a claim to deconstruct reality. It's a postmodern philosophy. I always said in my book, repeatedly, philosophy is the last bastion of hope for all religion. Well, this religion spawned out of philosophy. So I guess I called it. Until then, I'll see you next time.
I've completed my work. Time for me to go.